A lot of shooters have been talking about the problems they've been having with broadhead flight. So let's talk about that for a minute. A couple of things that you may want to do is check your bow to make sure it's properly tuned. Make sure that you have the properly spined arrow, and you may want to consider going from a 2-inch vane maybe to a 4-inch vane, or maybe to 4-inch feathers. Spine shaft is a pretty important part of shooting your bow. If you have a spine that's too light, then you're going to get too much arrow deflection. If you have one that's too stiff, then your arrow is going to come off hard. It may not fly right. One simple solution is when you take your broadhead, go down to your local hardware store, buy an O-ring, a 3/16 by 5/16 O-ring. You stick it on the back of the shaft, just like that. You screw it onto your broadhead, or screw your broadhead onto your shaft, and you don't tighten it up. Put your shaft in your bow, just like you're going to shoot it, and then when you do, you want to stand back. You want to turn this broadhead just until the O-ring starts to seize, and then line the broadhead up with your vanes or your feathers. You want them coming off in the same path. So when they come off, then the airflow will be the same all the way down the shaft. Whatever you do, do not tighten it so tight that you put a bulge in it, because when you put a bulge in it, then the airflow is going to disrupt the flight of the shaft, and it's going to throw it off again. So once again, you put your broadhead on your shaft, set your shaft up on your bow, and as the O-ring starts to seize, then you just lightly turn it until the broadhead is in line with the vanes. You do that, that's going to straighten out your arrow flight. I'm Dave Leining. That's your archery tip for the week, and you'll be pumping blood.